Steve, what was your thoughts on the match in the end?
A lot of things I can take from it that were decent in terms of playing against top quality opposition. Obviously didn't create enough final third of the pitch would be something that we have to look at, but it's something that we've spoken about often. We keep working at it, we keep trying to get better at it, and we'll continue to do that.
Do you try and do that then, and is there anything else you feel you could improve on tonight?
Well, first of all, you've got to look at the quality opposition. We're playing a top-class team, and towards the end they're bringing on stronger and stronger players. I chose to go the opposite way because I had players that I needed minutes on the pitch, but also had to protect towards the end of the game. It's just to keep working. It's to keep working at what we do. I didn't think it'd be a low-scoring game. It was, and even the goal that we conceded came from a bad choice to go forward too early, and we weren't organised after defending a set play. So we can learn little lessons, but I think it shows that if you make bad decisions against top teams, you get punished.
From the chances you did create, do you feel that it was a case of just being a bit more clinical in those key areas?
I think the one that you're looking at is probably Scott's early in the game was a big chance to score. If you score that, then maybe the game would have been more open. It would have been more chances. But listen, Scott's got enough goals, so he gets in the right position. It was a big chance to score, but we didn't do it.
I know everyone would rather win games than go through defeats, but when you're preparing for a major tournament, just how much more important do you feel it is the learning experience that you get from the games rather than maybe the end result?
No, the end result's always important, I think. We spoke about that before the game. We spoke about how our record in friendlies is not as good as it should be. We also spoke about performance, and I think the performance at times was okay against like I said before, a good team. So it's disappointing to lose a game. I don't think it's a game that we should have lost, if I'm being honest. So we'll go away, we'll analyse the video. One or two things that I thought were decent in the game. I thought we defended quite well. I thought the two centre-backs were good. I thought Angus was really good in goals. Nice to see young Tommy come into the game and showed up well. So a lot of good things.
How nice was that just to get him his first run out at this level?
Well, Tommy's had a few chances before, but never really as a starter, never really from that position, which obviously it's a position where we don't have loads and loads of wide players, where you're thinking you can continually find another wide player. It's one of the reasons why I brought young Finlay into the squad. It was nice to get him on the pitch. Obviously, it's a difficult moment for him to come into the game. We weren't on top of the game at that time. But no, Tommy was decent.
How important, Steve, looking at the warm-up matches as a whole, is it to build that momentum, keep the feel-good factor from Denmark, and ensure that, when we head...
what we spoke about before. So it was, like I said before, it's not a game that you want to lose. But I think there's enough in that game against the opposition that we played against to still feel positive about what we're trying to do. We have another really tough game on Tuesday night in Liverpool against Ivory Coast. As I always do, and sometimes I think my players look at me and think, come on, Gaffer, what are you doing? I always try to pick difficult friendlies. So another difficult one on Tuesday night, and we'll try and get a positive result to carry us forward. But if the performance is good and you can take things from the performance, you can also carry that forward as well.
Is the level that Japan were at, is that a reminder of the level that you're going to be faced with over in the States?
That's why we take the games. This is where you have to be at, lads. This is the level you have to reach, and if you want to get the points that are going to get you out the group stage, you have to play to that standard.
Okay. Last podcast question, please.
Just a word on your thoughts on the changes for Tuesday night. Then, how many do you have a number in mind of what you want to do on Tuesday?
Well, obviously we'll have a little look at the lads after how they come out of that game, but I would expect there'll be 6, maybe 7 changes. There'll be significant changes to the team on Tuesday night because there are other things that I want to look at.
Some of the fans were quite unhappy. Did that surprise you?
Yeah, and disappointed me, I have to be honest.
Yeah, you'd expect a bit more kind of understanding maybe in a friendly game, given they're going to a World Cup in a few months.
Listen, it's just the modern way. It seems to be now if you lose a game you get booed, so you just got to deal with it.
But it disappoints you?
disappoints me.